Since we need to get our little asses out of here. As in... Oh, we still have 40 seconds. Nice. Oh, my skirt kinda decided to flip on me. I'm just in there like, ah.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
What the... Are you a werewolf?
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Says the guy who has not introduced himself until now. And now he's just in it like all smiley like, I said something smart. You did not, you bloody fucking... Who are you and why have you been following me?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons.
Yeah, sure.
So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Well, I mean, I saw a ghost at a local hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
You really have your, you know... I met some kindred on the beach. That didn't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration.
Interesting, isn't it? That would then beg the question, what sort of factors lead to the creation of thin bloods? Let's not talk about that, because I kinda am sworn to secrecy there. Didn't really see anything out of the ordinary, boss.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air. Like a sense of dread or pressure.
Can't say I do.
But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it.
Maybe, maybe not.
Pleasure
Who knows?
meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again.
You
Or
one
never
creepy
again.
guy.
Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Oh, you mean because of the warehouse? Well, nah. Night. Beckett. And he just runs away, and I'm just standing here like, well... If we record... Oh, look at that. Bong. I know, that's not a very nice thing to do.
Let's drain it.
Nope.
Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it?
Kinda had some hope there.
Its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla, fuck.
Ouch.
Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment.
What, you gay?
Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
I don't think so, my friend.
Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
Ah, I see.
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead.
Yeah, sure.
Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort.
Well, yeah, A for effort, but that's that.
Execution needs a little work.
Yeah,
You
I'd
look
agree
like
on that.
shit. Name's Nines.
No shit. Well, thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
You don't say. I'll remember that.
You do that. Me? I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
Sounds good. I'll do
This
that.
is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Yeah, you don't say. I'm a fucking monster, and I'm surrounded by monsters. Wasn't really expecting fair play. The final night's approaching. Everything is horrible.
You, look familiar, Missy.
No.
We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Sipowicz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy?
Well, yeah, I'm, here to see Lacroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Well, that's Sebastian Lacroix.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight.
Nice.
You go right on up.
Very nice indeed. Well, thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say junk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Right. See.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you, oh yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
What the... I does not think about that too deeply and instead, focus a bit more on other things. How nice. Windows. Some nice paintings we have here. Skeleton. That steak though. Kinda looks familiar, doesn't it?
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Well, yes, that is.
Most excellent.
Come on,
I
let
had
these
no
see
doubt
me.
you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Well, that's of course not done. None
That
that
is
done.
the answer I like to hear.
I know.
Done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial.
Cool, isn't it?
But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late.
Well, maybe that's the
Tell me,
the leader's
What
fault.
would you say to doing a bit of
just-
reconnaissance for me?
What exactly?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Somewhat,
The
kinda.
police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact.
Good.
And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do then?
You have 3 objectives.
Okay. Yeah, one.
I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus.
Okay.
In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Danes' arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran
Oh,
sarcophagus.
come on, why not? You take the fun out of this.
The police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes,
Good.
I'm not an
Oh.
idiot.
And it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
Let me just point out that he was there to save my little bacon while you were sitting up here and probably, drinking the vampire equivalent of champagne. So, be a bit careful, She just, asked me to visit.
I see.
Hmm.
Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine. Give the Anarch community my regards.
Well, looky who made it back
Yes,
in
I.
one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
Yes, was okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. Said you scored a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
Yes, no price though. I didn't save no tickets.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
Yeah, you could say that, yes.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive.
Yeah, it doesn't really change much now.
Want to rip somebody's spine out?
Yeah.
What? You saying that's just me?
Ah, man, I kind of feel it there. I can't feel it there. Politics, eh?
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. Because Prince LaCroix said so.
Yeah. You don't follow the rule, eh?
Ah, kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
The way the prince sent me to Santa
You
Monica.
never thought you'd make it back.
Yeah.
If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Oh, shit. I don't get it. Why did you want to kill me?
Bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
Yeah, but he kind of fucked with me, and I don't like getting fucked with,
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
Well, you're not into public relationship.
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps up.
I like your style, my friend.
That seems to work. People dig it.
So, is LaCroix afraid of Lance? I thought he was the boss.
Roy is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is a boss. That's rich.
You're not part of the Camarilla, I
Free living
suppose.
dead, kiddo.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. What the hell that means? Anarchs.
No, I do know what that means.
Huh?
I can also tell you a bit about your story of your annex. You kind of fucked it up over and over and over again. Whenever you got a place nice and cozy, you fucked it up. Because annex can only exist as long as they have the opposition. Basically, take the Camarilla away. Oh, Laza, let's go through the scenery. Camarilla's like, well, here, take your city. I'm gonna fuck off now. I'm gonna be there. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna destroy themselves. Then after a while, they're gonna follow the Camarilla to wherever they are going.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
Everything. How long do you
I
exist?
can tell you about the history of the movement about our struggle. Pfft. What's any of that shit mean anyway?
You make a very good
You
point
wanna
there.
sit through history class here?
Well, it's good to know.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
How can you win though?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
Or you're just amusing yourself. But, you know, this Nines share your vision.
You bet, kid.
Nice. The in charge here.
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
So what about the rest of Nines crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nines crew.
Which clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Not surprising. More
Moving right
questions?
along.
Tell me about the Camarilla.
My favorite topic.
What do you think of Camarilla ideas?
Don't think that Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? No one is arguing over that shit, and if they tell you that's what this fight is all about, then they're really giving you the full fist. You hear me?
Yep, full fist full in my good ass head. I know. Well, wouldn't surprise me if they were, you know.
Camarilla protects the people running the Camarilla. That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody gristle for the machine.
So who runs the whole thing?
Doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? They're too afraid to stick their heads out of their hidey holes. And why should they? This whole huge system is built so they don't have to.
So, Lester Crooks one of the inner circle then.
Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure.
Good point.
Troy has ambitions of joining that inner circle. Delivering Los Angeles in their pocket would look killer on a resume.
Public servant service underappreciated.
Ah, to hell with LaCroix. I blasted better vampires' brains all over the wall. He's not the prince, he's a prince.
It was Prumple the him in
He's
bats,
a
you know.
typical Ventru asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Ah, man, the guy's a pussy. He just got lucky he showed up in LA at the right time.
He's just stupid and
I'm
lucky.
not saying he's stupid, he's just an asshole and needs his teeth kicked in, that's all.
So what do you know about the
Oh, the
sheriff?
sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped-up gorilla.
You make a point there. So, yeah, you have a problem with the whole of Camarilla?
I'm not
Just
saying
usual.
let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change that shit from the top down.
So how do you know who's the bad guy then?
Camarilla membership is 95% victims, 5% evil bastards.
Nice.
But make sure and understand, any of those victims points a gun at me, they get drained and slaughtered like sheep.
Kinda, that's how vampire laws and human works work. If they point a gun at me, yeah. Tough luck. So, what about me? Am I part of the problem or what?
Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young. But there comes a time when that excuse don't fly no more. When you should know better and want to do something about it.
I just wish, you know, the facts were easy to come by.
Being dead is no excuse for walking around with your eyes closed.
Got a few more questions. Let's not piss him off overly much. Tell me what is about.
Again, does everything have to be about